Monologue for Shut-Ins, number 251. Hey, it still isn't clear exactly what happened on that American Airlines flight that was forced to land at LaGuardia. All we know is a passenger was exhibiting erratic behavior. Yeah, right. So here's the question: in our present post-pandemic era, where flight attendants routinely duct tape a passenger to his seat, and where people throw punches over who wears a mask. What exactly constitutes erratic behavior? You see what I mean? Yeah. I mean, how did they know? How could they tell? Yeah. Or is forgetting to return your tray table to its locked and upright position considered erratic? Hmm. The point is, we live in strange times. That's what the point is. And Hillary Clinton has written a novel, and it's coming out this week, apparently. The novel is called State of Terror. Yeah. And she wrote it with another mystery author. But nobody knows what exactly the plot of State of Terror is. But Hillary's longtime husband, Bill, you know, is saying, trust me, it ain't fiction. You know what I mean? State of Terror. Ooh, whoosh. Hey, the California law against stealthing. Yeah, stealthing, which is the non-consensual removal of a condom. Yeah, is now the law of the land in California. It's the first state to make it against the law. My question though is, how about afterwards? I mean, when you're finished, you know what I mean? I mean, what do you have to make an announcement? I'm taking my condom off now, my friend, and the rubber's off. It's like Chip and Dale, yeah. And Kim Kardashian hosted SNL last night, but I didn't see it. But I guess you would call that staying up with the Kardashians instead of staying up with the Kardashians. Yeah, Kim hasn't stayed up that late since waiting for Kanye to calm down. And 18 former NBA players have been charged in a $4 million insurance fraud. Yeah. I wonder how many foul shots you get for something like that. You know what I mean? And a New Jersey man tried to commit suicide by leaping out of a ninth floor window. Yeah, yeah, nine floors, and but then he landed on a BMW. Okay. So the car was destroyed, but the man survived the suicide attempt. Yeah, it's one of the few cases where a jumper actually made things worse for a car that wouldn't start. And the Dinosaur lesbian celebration in Palm Springs was held last week. And the annual lesbian festival had been postponed for 2 years because of the pandemic. But this year, promoters were able to put it back together with a lick and a promise. And it went off without a hitch. A lick and a what? Hey, in Tasmania, there's apparently a big problem. Are you ready for this? In Tasmania, big problem with bats that are nesting in pit latrines. And you thought having bats in your belfry was a problem. Yeah. This gives new meaning to the term going batshit, I think. And that's Monologue for Shut-Ins, number 251.